Prince Harry and Prince William will reportedly wear the same military uniform for Prince Philip's funeral to ease suspicions of a rift, according to a royal expert revealed. We finally have our first look at Prince Harry on Prince Philip's funeral day, and he has chosen to wear a military uniform. He has selected to wear the frockcoat uniform of the Blues and Royals. Both Prince Harry and Prince William will wear the frockcoat uniform of the Blues and Royals, according to a source has revealed this morning. Before, according to reports that, the Duke of Sussex and Prince Andrew will wear suits to next Saturday's funeral for the Duke of Edinburgh, while their brothers don military uniforms. When Harry and Meghan stepped down from their senior roles in the royal family, the Queen stripped the Duke and Duchess of Sussex of all official royal titles, after they confirmed that they would not return to their roles as working royals. It is believed he could be referred to simply as the Duke of Sussex for the service, but it is up to the Queen to make the final decision. According to reports, Harry, who was stripped of his military titles, will unlikely to wear a military uniform at his grandfather's funeral. Like Prince Harry, the Duke of York is likely to be in a suit, who stepped back from public life in 2019, over his friendship with Jeffrey Epstein. While Prince William will wear his military uniform at the ceremonial service for Prince Philip, as he is a working royal, but Richard Fitzwilliam said it was more likely he would wear a suit to avoid contrasting with Prince Harry. According to the royal expert Richard Fitzwilliam said, anything which would distinguish the brothers is likely to be avoided. This is obviously very sensitive. Anything that distinguished the brothers in that way, which would be so obvious for anyone watching, would probably be avoided, Richard said. The whole thing we do not want is any form of rift. While another source said, the Queen is considering whether Prince Harry will be allowed to use the HRH title in the order of service for Prince Philip's funeral. Prince Harry's positions as Captain General of the Royal Marines, Honorary Air Commandant of RAF Huntington and Commodore-in-Chief, small ships and diving were taken away when he stepped back from his role within the royal family. However, while he could wear a suit for the funeral, and cannot wear a uniform that corresponds with his previous positions in the forces, it's possible he'll instead wear a basic military uniform after his years of service. Prince Harry was seen getting off a British Airways flight from Los Angeles that arrived at Heathrow at 1:15 p.m. yesterday after his pregnant wife Meghan Markle was advised not to travel. And according to a source has revealed, the Duchess of Sussex has reportedly encouraged her husband and his family to put their differences aside while she's also ready to move forward. Meghan Markle is said to have decided to forgive the royal family after Prince Philip's death and wants to put their differences aside. Meghan said it's during these times when families should come together, put their differences aside and unite as one. She said this is what Prince Philip would want and that she's willing to forgive and move forward. Amid times of tension for the royals after Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's tell-all interview with Oprah Winfrey last month, the family are thought to be more unified following Philip's passing last week. But, the royal family will putting differences aside to remember Prince Philip, and rally around the Queen, according to royal journalist Omid Scobie. Following tributes shared by both Prince William and brother Harry, Omid said how their words showed how their grandfather inspired them. Not only that, but he did not believe William's message was a dig at his sibling, despite some perceiving it that way. Speaking on Good Morning Britain on Tuesday, he told hosts Kate Garraway and Adil Ray, "I think this really shows two brothers, and how both have been inspired by Philip over the years." Yesterday Prince Harry shared a heartwarming statement following the death of his grandfather on Friday, who passed away aged 99. He coincided the publication of the message with his older brother Prince William. While the Duke of Sussex has been praised for sharing a touching message about his grandfather, a royal expert has claimed Harry couldn't resist highlighting the Queen's recent decision to strip him of all honorary military titles. In a statement shared on his Arkewol website, Harry closes with a slogan used by the Royal Marines per mare, per terram, which means by sea, by land. The use of the motto has been seen as a nod to Prince Philip's decision to hand down his role as Captain General of the Royal Marines to Harry in 2017. Prince Philip heartbreak, as the Duke wished for Prince Harry to keep his military roles, but was forced to back down after the Queen's ruling. And that was his difficult decision. Today, an unearthed magazine cover featuring Prince Philip is circulating on social media, shows Prince Harry's uncanny resemblance to Prince Philip. In photo of magazine Paris, the Duke of Edinburgh dressed in the tropical dress of the Blues and Royals from back in 1957, shows the similarities between the dashing Duke and his grandson. Prince Philip had passed away at age 99, just a few months shy of his 100th birthday. Prince Harry, who has returned to the UK from his new home in California to attend his grandfather's funeral, has had his own touching tribute to the Duke of Edinburgh. It comes after years of whispers from royal gossips that Harry is the son of Princess Diana's former lover, James Hewitt, and not Prince Charles. Now, Chris Jackson, a longtime royal photographer, has shared a vintage photograph of the late prince and contrasted it with a recent photo of Prince Harry. I spotted this beautiful 1957 vintage cover of a Paris Match magazine whilst visiting our wedding venue in France a couple of years ago. Who does it remind you of? Jackson asked on Instagram. Jackson also included a photo of Prince Harry from his royal tour of Australia, New Zealand, Fiji, and Tonga in the autumn of 2018 with Meghan, Duchess of Sussex. From the red beards to the white uniforms, the men look exactly the same. Now we know where all that red hair comes from. Meanwhile, royal fans also quick noticed how the similarity between the two royals was pronounced in a photo of Harry wearing a similar uniform on Anzac Day memorial service in Australia in 2018. One person wrote, "Point out Harry's likeness to the Duke. Wow, they could have used a different picture. I thought it was Harry. 2 eyes, 1 nose, 1 mouth, oh my dear God. Identical. Face the camera, Becky doesn't. He looks just like his beautiful mother. He has Diana eyes, nose, face." Harry touched down in London yesterday for the funeral, with his pregnant wife Meghan Markle staying home in the US. According to royal expert Kate Nicol, Prince Harry is expected to self-isolate for 5 days to comply with COVID quarantine rules, before meeting up with his grandmother the Queen. "I'm not a fan of Prince Philip, but Prince Harry's statement was very nice and genuine. I like how he acknowledged people who have also lost a grandparent. He didn't try and take a jab at anybody or make a petty comment. He just spoke of his love for his grandpa. It is the first time he has returned to these shores since he and his wife Meghan Markle left for a new life in the US. It is understood he will be staying at Frogmore House in Windsor, the couple's UK home in the grounds of Windsor Castle. Prince Philip's funeral will be the first time Prince Harry has been seen in public with his family since the Commonwealth Day service in March 2020. Thank you for watching our video. Please support growing channel by subscribe channel and like video hour. And don't forget activate notifications to channel to always get the latest news. If you have any problems with the information in the video, please write a comment below to let us know and answer.